Good morning, y'all. So today I'm making a French toast breakfast casserole. I saw this recipe on Pinterest a little minute ago, but I was like, you know what? I like what you did, but I'm gonna do my own little thing to it. But one, they had like a lot of sugar in it, and I ain't too big on like sugary shit. Two, I saw some things that I do want to change. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm going to be using. We have cinnamon, nutmeg, a little bit of salt. So this says pepper, however, I got salt in here. It's a long story, but yeah, I have salt in here now. Vanilla extract. I like using vanilla paste. However, this is the most convenient thing that I can get to. So I'm just like, We need bread. Now, I like using the brioche bread, but you can use any kind of bread that you want. The other day I did use buns. Big buns, the big buns, not the little ones, because I ain't had no bread, so I was like, forget it, it's the same thing. Also gonna need some milk and some butter. I just preheated the oven to 350, and I'm using this little pie pan. You only need like maybe like 2 or 3 inches worth of height on your pan. Don't fill this thing up, because I tried to do that. It didn't turn out like a bread loaf like I thought it was gonna be. It turned out to be done at the bottom and also done at the top, but the inside was like gooey and mushy. You don't want that. Also gonna need an egg. First, we're taking our egg, we're gonna crack it. Make sure you don't get no eggshells in your stuff. Add some milk. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. A couple tablespoons of it. And actually, we're gonna add another egg. Good. Couple teaspoons vanilla. Let's do about 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's nutmeg. Same difference. Then going with the cinnamon, another 1.5 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons. I say 2 teaspoons. That should be good. A little bit of salt. Ain't gotta be a whole lot of salt. That's just for like the little taste. It adds flavor. We also are gonna add a smidge of sugar. This is about as much sugar that I'm gonna use, and I'll show y'all why later. Mix it up as good as possible. Of course, it ain't a whole lot, so just make sure it's spread throughout. Mix it, whip it. Now we're gonna get our bread. 2 slices. However, we might need 3. Sometimes it's a little iffy, but we're gonna use 3 this time. And so all we're gonna do is just break it up. It doesn't have to be tiny pieces. It could be medium pieces. Ain't gotta be perfect. You can cut it with knife, or you can just do it my way. Now do we have our bread? I'm gonna go with our egg mix. We're right on top. Mix it all up. And actually, I think we made enough to have 2 pans of these. So I'm gonna give me another pan, get me another 2 pieces of bread, and I'm gonna mix it all up again. I usually don't eat the bread butts, this piece. I don't like that, but I'll make it in this. So altogether, we used 5 pieces of bread for 2 eggs. And it's gonna seem like it's kind of dry. However, that's fine. If it is, it won't cook properly. Take some, we're gonna put it into this other one. That's all you really need, is just the bottom to be filled up. All right, I think they both look good. What y'all think? 2 of them, 1 and 2, and we're gonna put these into the oven right after we get our butter, and we're gonna put a little bit on top. A little bit of butter, and we're gonna put this into the oven. Just put them in there side by side. You're going to do it the way that I did. Just know that you will have to put some syrup on it. Or I like to use honey. Reason why I don't like using a whole lot of sugar anyways, because I'm going to be adding something sweet on top of it. So it's just like, I don't want hella sweet stuff. So there's that. That's what it looks like. Listen, if y'all trying to unbig your backs, cut back on that sugar. There ain't no use in adding a bunch of sugar to your food and then a bunch of sugar on top. Let me know how y'all like it if you try it. Also, I'm in culinary school right now. I'm gonna keep doing videos, just practicing my own cooking skills so I can get better. I'll see you on my next one or whatever.